Hey, what's up everyone? UltraSonicHero. Now, I'm not only here to make an update video, but I wanted to go back in time and talk about something serious that happened back in 2020. And let's just say that 2020 has been one of the worst years for me, and I was very reckless and stupid. And some of you may be wondering what's happened to your old videos, UltraSonicHero. Why are all the videos from 2020, well, not all of them, most of them? Why are most of the videos deleted in 2020? Well, I will get to that in a moment, but I need all of you to hear me out and indulge me, okay? Now, I am going to try my hardest to go in depth on my story of what really happened, and I'm not going to mention any names throughout the entire video because that would trigger some people. So I want to make sure that I just get it off my chest because it has been bothering me for quite some time. And I do feel really bad about that. So, if you'll indulge me and let me get this off my chest and speak from the heart, that'll be fine. Now, my content on 2020, especially based on the thumbnails, were really bad. They were so bad to the point that I just literally wanted to cringe so hard. And back in the day, way before some of my friends went their separate ways, we used to play Fortnite, Mario Kart 8, and I think we used to play Brawlhalla? Brawlhalla, sorry, not Brawlhalla, Brawlhalla. Sometimes my grammar needs work, I know. Now, during the pandemic, I believe it was in March 2020, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been later than that. I honestly can't remember, because like I said, I am forgetful at times, so I'm trying to recap and refresh on everything that I've went through and that I've experienced. So, during that time, I was lacking the motivation and the creativity to come up with some ideas for content and thumbnails, and a friend of mine felt the same way too, but I ended up making such ridiculous decisions. I got into such a bad habit where it just went out of control, and then I believe in July 2020, maybe later than that, I don't know, but somewhere along the way, I got confronted, and they had every reason to blame me for my lack of understanding, my commitment, and of course, my lack of understanding how to keep myself at a proper algorithm instead of just reverting back to my old ways. And after that, I was immediately rejected from their server and banned, and they had every reason to do that. So I am taking this 100% on my shoulders. I am taking responsibility for that, and I am willing to take that on the chin. And I have learned my lesson from this day on. Things did get a bit worse after that. In late 2020, way after that I was banned, a few friends of mine did end up getting rejected from that server and confronted by the same certain someone. He who must not be named, by the way. And yes, that was a Harry Potter reference, I know that. Now, I don't know what it is that he said to them, and I can't remember, but it was unforgivable and uncalled for. And I was not even in the slightest impressed. I'm not going to mention his name. He knows who he is. He knows exactly who he is. Okay? Now, I'm going to take a guess that he's going to be watching this video, and he's going to be thinking, is Ultra going to address this? And he'd be right. I am. Now, if you are watching this, either in the present or in the future, I am sorry. I am sorry for being an idiot, for being friends with you to begin with since day one. And I am sorry for being so recklessly, irresponsibly, moronically stupid. As I said, I allowed myself to get carried away, drove my friends away from me. And yes, I am to be blamed for that entirely. You banning me from the Discord server and from your community was the best thing that you could ever have done. Because that's not only helped me to rise above hate, it's also helped me to be inspired, to get back on track, to refresh my life over again, do my own art, work on my own projects, music, voiceover, gaming, etc. And it's even helped me to become more professional. So, I've learned my lesson, and to be frankly honest, I don't think that I want to come back to your server, because I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I am done. I am officially done with you. From here on out, I am moving forward, I am starting a new chapter, and I am ready to embrace who I really am. Not just as a Sonic tuber, not just an assisting dance tutor, but I'm also willing to be open-minded. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. So yeah, that happened back in 2020, but aside from the negatives, I've been able to redeem myself from 2021 to 2024. I've made some new friends, I've collaborated with some amazingly talented people, I'm helping out on some amazing projects such as Sonic Legacy and Team Sonic Adventures Rise of the Neon by Lucas RPDJ, and I'm at a much better mental state. My life has been balanced out just the way that I want it to be, so that way I don't get myself overworked up. Sometimes I do get neck spasms on the back of my neck, and it triggers migraines, but it's okay, because I do a physio occasionally just when I need to, because I do, you know, there are days like this when I feel like I'm gonna get spasms, and days where I'm not gonna get spasms, so that's normal. It's nothing too serious, it's nothing very jeopardizing. Things have been tough for me in 2022 since I had my neck spasms, but I'm really happy the way things have turned out. I really am. And I'm grateful to all of you for being so supportive on this channel and for understanding my condition. I really do appreciate it, and it does mean a lot. Truly. That pretty much wraps up my entire story from 2020. And if I did miss anything out, I'm sure my friends on Discord will let me know privately. So, all that aside, some updates. I am going to be working on some new music, as I mentioned. I have not forgotten about Windy Valley. I've not forgotten about, I think there was a, it was from Sonic Superstars, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was something Act Tales. I'm sure somebody that had posted a comment before will let me know, so that way I don't forget, because sometimes, again, I do forget, and I do tend to get myself sidetracked. So that's normal. So don't worry about it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. I will do it, as promised. As for the fan audio series of Marcus the Hedgehog Redemption, there are going to be some new chapters, and one of them's in development at the moment, so I'm working on the story and the script, and I will let the voice actors know on my Discord. There will be more information to come later on, but I don't want to give out any spoilers because hushity hush. And that pretty much wraps up for today's video. Now, I know, again, that I made mistakes from before, I know that. So I've moved on, and I'm ready to give you some new content on this channel. So, I shall see you in the next one. Take care.